Howdy guys. I have to laugh. I went to get some food and I like to be cryptic, so the people there were really nice. I like them, and you can see it's a mutual thing. So one customer come and he was ever so nice and really sweet, and I told him, listen, you don't find people like you, and then he said he could sense my energy. So there were some other people as well. I'm not sure if they were his friends or whatever, or just happened to be there. But anyway, I was waiting at the bus stop. And what happens is, when you're at the bus stop, I always avoid people with low energy. So basically, I was standing and then I came. So I didn't push on before people because I was there for a little while. So if anything, people were there afterwards and they were trying to get on before me, and because I was loaded up, it's like I'm not going to wait for Tom, Dick and Harry to get on the bus when I knew I was waiting there. I'm going to get on. Out of nowhere, this old Jamaican guy with scar punning fierce starts having a go at me. I mean, hello? Well, I shouldn't say hello. Hi, I can see you've got entities and you've got a problem with my life, so don't mess around with me. So arguing with him, and people were saying get on the bus, and then him starting rubbish. So I can tell he's non-educated, not one piece of brain in his head. So anyway, I'm arguing, and then one sister, she liberated with me, and I don't care. I'm an actress. I will scream, shout, or whatever, and if whatever people want to think I'm crazy, so be it. I don't care. I felt like it. Do not go around bullying me, because I'm unbullyable. You know what I mean? Shove it up your ass. You know what I mean? So I scrumped out 3 times, and it was an embarrassment. The same people at the shop that were giving me good vibe, they were on the bus, see me act indifferently, act very, very dark because of this pathetic old Jamaican man with entities. So I was saying, oh my God, I feel bad because, you know what I mean? When I say I felt bad, I don't feel bad, because this is how you need to survive on this earth. If you've got no balls and titties and fanny and all that, you ain't going to survive in this hole, especially at this stage now that the dark forces will be trying to send everything to disharmonize you, because they know what you're all about. So they're going to make their little low entity ridden, low vibrational idiots come and attack. But the thing is, what I was saying as well after arguing, I call back my energy from you. I take it back, I take it back, I take it back 3 times. You know what I mean? So whatever energy I give to him, let him think feeding the beast, it's transmuted. So the beast now get nothing. So all the beast going to do is suck him even more, and he may fuck up even more. Don't play with me. I'm a person who's really nice, but don't come out of your way. You don't know me from Adam and you think you're going to attempt to bully me. Are you crazy? And the thing is, you can see sometimes people, I did a yoga class and a woman like this, and I stare in my face, and it's like, fuck off. You know what I mean? I'm not no entity-ridden idiot, so the entity has sucked me, so me like suck. I'm proud and I'm strong. So what makes you think with your stupid eyes you can see somebody who looks fit, athletic, tall, healthy, and you're going to bully them? Are you delusional? Are you crazy? How does that work? And then the sister who sided with me, I think people kind of forget, just because you hear me ranting, she doesn't understand to a degree. She practiced whatever. I can tell people more than her, because I know I'm definitely more spiritual than her. So you can see the way she's talking to you, even though she probably doesn't mean any harm. Probably because of her job, and she's representative of X, Y, Z, and I'll just leave it as that. So people kind of undermine your intellect a tiny bit. You can just see a tiny bit that they're kind of talking down to you. No, my IQ's right up here. So I was telling her that I'm not educated, and I was even telling her about Inventen, how he's the father of medicine, not Hippocrates, you know what I mean? That they said he's the founder of medicine, Greek, because all these people teeth everything. So I was trying to even tell her about maritime law, the straw man, this, that, or the other. You know what I mean? So People shouldn't judge people. Just because you're a bully doesn't mean you can bully everything. Just because you deal with the occult doesn't mean you can do magic with everybody. I'm not your regular degular. I'm somebody 1 in a billion. So you have to be careful because you don't know who you're dealing with. And I know every person who's done occultic shit onto me, it's backfiring on them. And I will even tell you, I'm sorry to say it, but I'm the one that these people are brought to by the universe, and they're given ample opportunity to change while they're in my presence, but they won't. I will curse you, period. So I know it should be probably love and light because that's what we're told. No, I will curse you because I'm like a sleeping little mouse. I was on the tube and this beautiful, I think it was a cockapoo. It couldn't be any more beautiful. So this is how my soul is. This is how my demon is. And then you think you're going to lift up your leg on, you know what I mean? And mess around with me. Now cut your fucking throat, mate. Don't fuck around with me. I will cut your throat. And I know you've never seen this kind of side of me. I've not shown it. Today I feel like being a bit different. To say at this time you have to have duality. You have to have light and dark. Because if you don't have the dark within you, to deal with other darkness, not that you're going to forsake your light, because this is what illuminates the planet, but you're here not to be somebody's, foot clot, doormat, you know what I mean? If you want to bully somebody, I can't even say go and bully somebody else, because we shouldn't be bullying anybody, we shouldn't be disrespecting anybody at all whatsoever. It should be all love and light. But if you're going to come with your foolishness and think you're going to prostrate it on me and you're going to get away with it, no fucking way. Go and no, as I said, don't. You know what I mean? I often used to wonder when you had like a person and they were the news and they killed all their families, like why didn't they just kill themselves? The entity ride your butty like so. Go and kill yourself. Why are you killing all your family for? You know what I mean? Because then you're going to end up, oh yeah, sometimes they do end up killing themselves after they killed all their family. People, wake up. You can see all the tree there. Eat your mother Gaia food. Because when you eat your mother Gaia food, you raise your frequency and your vibration. So when those entities are running around, you're not on a low vibration that the entity goes, whoop. You know what I mean? I remember watching Stanley Kubrick, Eyes Wide Shut. And that had to do with the Illuminati and the staff 3 times. And at that stage, that wasn't so much open, but opening enough. And then when I was in my middle sleep, an entity, a fluffy white dog, jumped into me. So people, you need to do the things that raises your frequency and vibration. You know what I mean? And that little old Jamaican man, we carry 20 years of trauma, generational, within us. Unless he does his shadow work, he's going to have that same shit from slavery times beyond running around in his veins, and then he's going to look for somebody. God knows what happened to him during the day. Kind of vex him, so say, yes, go and take that one. You're going to vex that one. No, you're not, mate. So fuck off. Fuck the fuck off. Without that, no, I'm going to go back to my love and light and say, look at the smile. See? But don't let anybody use you as a foot cloth. But at the same time, when you behave like that, you give them your energy, but you take back your energy. Your energy belongs in this vessel that I nourished correctly by Mother Gaia's food. You know what I mean? You're running around with all God knows what's inside of you. I'm fed up with these occultic and then these entity-ridden assholes. Go and work on yourself. Go and do your shadow work. You know what I mean? Me love nourishing food because it opens that up. So, enough ranting. Love and light, people. Have a good day. Mwah.